Welcome to people. Today, my name is Tyler. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to create and animate elevator doors. So first up, I'm just going to go into the modeling tab. So we're going to need like a door frame. So I'm going to drag select this. So let me just cut this in half. I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to extrude, or actually I'm going to insert this. And then I'm going to delete this bottom face here. And then I'm just going to also delete this. I'm going to flatten. So I'm going to scale Y, no, scale Z. So S and Z. And I'll flatten it. And then I'm just going to delete that. So that way this kind of gives us a little bit of a doorway kind of deal. So I'm going to scoot this in. And then I'm going to. That was weird. I don't know why that was showing up. Okay, so we have our little doorway here now. So we need 2 cubes. So with this, I'm going to go faster. I'm going to go over to modifiers. I'm going to do mirror. Then we'll just mirror this across the cube on this one way. Okay, so we're going to keep that. So I'm going to shrink this, and then we're going to lower this. So obviously, I'm going to look all the way up, and then raise this. We'll have it obviously we'll have it like that. So actually, let's put it there, and then shrink. Well, they have to go all the way out. So let's do this. So let's have this in the center, and then that way, then go ding, that kind of thing. All right, so we basically already have the basic function of the elevator door. So now we just need to attach this to some bones. So I'm going to set that like that, and then that's looking okay. So I'm going to commit this mirror. I'm now going to select this. I'm going to hit P, hit separate by selection. So now these are different. So I'm going to label these. And usually when you label stuff, it's always from this view, the behind the view. So this will be door R, and then door L. So something like that. So now, make sure to set origin. Actually, for all of these, we're going to apply all transforms. So it's like that. Just this way for the bones, it can have some issues if you don't set the object's point of translation to the center. It just kind of freaks out. So, okay, now we're going to go into, we're going to get an armature, and we'll just label this what's it called? The elevator. Let's call it elevator rig. Okay, so now I'm just going to make, I'm not going to make this super complicated, super versatile, I should say. So I'm going to rotate this 90. We'll just kind of put this at the base. This is going to be just like our translate. So we'll just do our global transform. So all of the bones will be attached to this one bone. And I'm going to make sure the roll's off. So now I'm going to duplicate this. And then I don't want the story to move. So we'll just going to raise this up. Get this generally. Oh, actually, not going to do that. I'm going to do that. Nope, not that one. The Z, here we go. Just gonna zero out the Z, and now I'm gonna scoot this over. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, I'm kind of go like right there. That works. And then I believe if we go into here, we're gonna label this. Let's see, this is door right. So we'll just do go into here, door.r. I believe if we mirror this might work. No, nope. I don't know. I think sometimes when I use a mirror tool, it just like doesn't work with me. So this is what I like to do, because I'm not the biggest fan of it. So I'll duplicate it, and then literally I'll just take these values and just change them to positive. So now we have our global transform. So let us attach these doors. So we're going to do Control P, make parent, and then keep offset. We'll do that for that one. So now if I Control Tab, we go into pose mode, move this. As you can see, these move with the global transform bone, and then these will scoot in and out. So we have that basic setup. So now we want to automate this because we don't want to have to move both of these at the same time. We just want to have one bone that moves both of them. So we are going to copy this global transform bone. I'm just going to kind of scoot this up a little bit, and then I'm going to scoot this over the side, and then nope, this one like that. So this will be our going up and down bone. So we're going to start here. This will be open, and then close will be down there. So this will be elevator door function, I guess. No, animate, elevator door animate, sure. Okay, so now, give it all. Actually, these also are zeroed out, perfect, okay. So now, what I want to do is I want to have, when this moves, it will go down. And I'm also going to not do that, okay. So, that's weird that that's zeroed out. I feel like that, oh, wait a minute, because that's where the bone is. Okay, that's fine. All right, so, what I'm going to do is, we're going to grab this value. So actually, first up, we need to grab this value. So I'm going to go to local, because if you put this on global, you'll see that like this is the z-axis, but on local, that's what actually is being used. So if I move this down, it's going on y. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to right-click this value. We're going to hit copy data path, and then we're going to go to the I didn't label this. Whoops. I'm going to go to door L, and then we want this to translate on the x. So we're going to right-click location x. We're going to hit add driver. We're going to go to, actually we could just do transform channel. We're going to select that, and then this is called elevator door animate. So we're just going to select that. Go back to our value here, edit driver, and we're just going to paste that name. And then we're going to do local space because world space sometimes can just be weird. So I personally like to use local space, but sometimes world space does work. So, and then we want the Y location. So we're going to go bang like that. So now, oh, also, if you just click this, you can edit the equation. So we're just going to do by default. So now, as you can see, whoa, it's moving. Pretty crazy. Okay, so now I want the same driver. So I'm literally going to copy this driver and then paste this driver. Now I want this to be negative. And perfect, there we go. Because if I don't do negative, since it's on the other side, it's going to move the same direction. So obviously, I want this to be negative. So now the doors are moving, and you can go one step further. We're gonna add what is it? Copy location. Nope. Limit location. Yeah, here we go. So so it's on the y-axis. So we're gonna do minimum of 0, and then we'll do like maximum of 1, just so you can see it. Okay, so we want a little bit more, so we'll do like 1.3, 1.35. Yeah, that's probably good. All right, so now we have our little limit here. Now, when you do limits, they do unfortunately have the thing where if you scoot it all the way down, your cursor will still keep going, and the value keeps increasing, as you can see on the right. So just be mindful of that, but have limits for that. So basic functionality has been assembled. If you want to continue building on this, all you need to do is, for this bone, you can literally duplicate this, right? And then you can attach this bone to this bone. So basically, this still, oops. So this will still move everything, but these ones will move, and then you can additionally move them as well. It's not super great right now, but if you wanted to add more control to it, you can do it that way, where it's literally just like your bone chaining everything. So that. And then also, we need to attach this bone to our global transform, because we don't want for us to move this, and then this doesn't come with. So yeah. So now let's do the easy part. So let's start attaching stuff. So you can do this well, you can do this many ways, but you can do this a super easy way, which is literally select object, bone, group, and then bone, and then, oh, that's why. So rather, I did this wrong. So not object, we want to go to bone. So now, theoretically, this should, there we go, perfect. So I think when you do it to object, it's attaching it to this entire bone collection rather than the individual bone. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. Bone. And then we'll just attach this to this. So you can do it this way, which does take a little bit longer, but it's easier and it's just like simple. Another way you can do it is you can combine all of these and then go into here and you can do actually, sorry. So you can combine all these objects. You can go into modifiers. You can do, I believe it is, you can do armature. And then you can select this bone group. And then you can go into data, go into vertex groups, and then literally just assign the bone names to each of these objects, and then it will move that. And that gives you a little bit more flexibility, but it's just a little bit more complicated. And for something like this, you really don't need to do that. So yeah. So now, as you can see, we can move everything. And then because this has a driver on it, we actually can't move it now. But if we move this, the elevator doors will go in. So obviously for this, I would set the limit to where they would close. Yeah. So simple little thing. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video.